Jessie, no one asked you to come here.
I don't have to ask.
I don't consent to you being in my video.
Guys! Welcome to Jessie's Jessie Cave! Mum, can you please not be in my video right now? Oh, it's Mike's man cave in the background there! Look!
It's a Halloween one.
I'm
Mike's man
trying
cave!
to video.
Can you please get out of the way? Nobody really wants to look at you.
I'm trying to bloody do a craft video, Jessie.
Hey guys!
Jessie.
I'm bored now. Hey guys.
Okay, Jessie. Hey everyone, Live It Like Lisa here. Sorry I am squinting. I'm sitting right in front of our window and it is such a sunny, bright day. Nothing to complain about, but I can barely see. So today I'm going to be doing some Halloween DIY projects. I'm going to be using my silhouette machine and all of that vinyl that Htvront kindly sent me. And we're going to be creating some t-shirts. I also want to create a couple of mugs, like not create the mugs, but transfer onto some mugs. I've got one for Jessie, one for me. If I've got time and the video's not too long, I haven't got any actual tea towels, but I do have a strip of black and orange material that I thought I might do some sort of Halloween decor on it and hang it over the oven like as a bit of oven decor, as if it was a tea towel, but you know, clearly to tell everyone not to use it. It's just for show. It's just a piece of material. So if we get time, we'll do that one as well. Let's get started. I'll show you some of the stuff we're going to make today. All right, so I'm over on my computer at the moment and I've got Silhouette Studio open. So I've already created my designs in Silhouette Studio, but I do, and I'll show you those in a minute, but I do want to show you a quick and easy way to find designs that you want and use them in your Silhouette Studio. You can basically pick any picture you want and use it in there. It's very easy. So I'll go through and show you the designs we're going to be making today. So first one I've got here, Basic Witch. And I'll show you, I've found that image on the internet and I'll show you how you can convert it to a cut file. We've got Witch Please. I really like that one. So these are my ones. We've got this one for Michael, No Lives Matter, with, is that Jason? I don't know, who's this guy, the Halloween guy or Jason? I don't know what his name is. So that one's for Michael. Sorry, my blinds are flapping in the breeze. I've got all our windows open today and the blinds are just flapping. We've got this one, Annabelle one for Jessie. Got it, that's going to be a t-shirt. I've got this one here, another one for me, Crafty Witch, and then we're going to do that little cutout there in orange. So I've got all my pieces there. Jessie also wanted a ghost face one, so we're going to do that one for her. And then I'm going to do a mug for one of my mugs. I'm going to have Witch's Brew on one side and then this little image on the other. And then Jessie wanted a mug like this with friends, and then it's got all of the horror people on there. I don't know what all their names are. I get them all wrong all the time, but yeah. So that's her one. This one is some extra stars to go with this one. So I'm going to cut out some extra stars and just place them all around. Like, see how this one's already got a few here. So yeah, I've got that one just to cut out some more stars. And then I've got one big vampire teeth one. I'm hoping, I'm going to try and see if I've got some red glitter. I really want to use red glitter for this lip, but if not, we might just go with the plain red, and then if I find some red glitter later, I can always just put it over it. So yeah, that's the other one I'm going to make. So I wanted to quickly show you how you can get any picture you want from the internet and use it in your Silhouette Studio without having to convert it into a cut file and on all of that. Now, I mean, I don't know, there might be quicker ways to do it. I'm not an expert at Silhouette Studio. You know, I'm very much a basic beginner, but this is from what I've gathered and what I do, and it's very, very simple for me. All right, so to get a picture of whatever you want into Silhouette Studio, go to Google or search whatever you use, and we'll type in, say we're going to look for Witch's Cauldron. I've already got that up there. So Witch's Cauldron, and then I put silhouette. because that way you're not going to get like pictures, like actual photos and real life images of cauldrons, but we just want some sort of like image that the cutting machine can cut out. So I just normally put in whatever I'm looking for and then add silhouette at the end. So type in that, and then we're going to go to images. And as you can see here now, like heaps of images will come up of a witch's cauldron. So say if we wanted to pick this image. So I'd go click on that image and then go save image to photos. Now we go back to Design Studio and we go to library. So you want to pick up that photo from your photo library and drag it over to whatever area you want it to go into your design studio. So I've got little folders here of all the different topics. So I've got a Halloween one, so I'm just going to drop it into my Halloween folder here. Then what we're going to do is you're going to right click on it and open it. So right now it's still an image, like it's not a cut file. So the cutting machine won't recognize this as any sort of cut file as yet. So what you do is you go over to this section here. I'll zoom in so you can actually see it a little bit better. So go over to this button here and click on that. This is the trace option. And what you want to do is you go select trace area, then you go to your image and drag, make a box around the image of what you want to trace, like that. It'll turn it yellow. Then go back to your little trace option bar and then click on that first one, trace. So now when you go back to your picture, if you just move the picture away, you can actually click on that and delete it. You are now left with the cut file. So go to the top bar up the top here and make it black. So just click on it so that there's a box around it and then make that black, and that way it'll look like the image that you just had. All right, so that's now ready as a cut file, and you can basically then use that for your machine to cut it all out. So that's the quickest way I've found to convert any sort of picture into a cut file. You just got to be careful. You don't want something too intricate if you're doing it small, because it's going to be very hard to weed it. But if you put silhouette, they're oftentimes a pretty basic file that you can cut. So yeah, that's actually a nice image as well. So I'm not sure if I might use that on something. Maybe I might make a little tote bag using that. So we'll save that as it is. So that's basically how you create your cut files. So I've gone through and created all the files that I want to make. So each one of these is going to be a t-shirt. And now we're just going to be going and creating all of these with the silhouette machine. So first one we're going to make is Basic Witch. So I'm going to set my silhouette machine up, load the vinyl, and we're going to go about cutting this one out. This one we're just going to do plain black onto a bright pink t-shirt. I think that's going to look super cool. All right, we're over in my craft room. I've got my... turn my silhouette machine on. We've got my heat transfer vinyl that Htvront kindly gifted to me, so we're going to use this one first. I love their vinyl. I find their vinyl so easy to weed. Yeah, I haven't used anything else since. I did try Cricut branded vinyl, but I don't know if it was just a bad batch that I got, but that was so difficult to weed. And yeah, since using Htvront vinyl, I've loved it. So we're also going to use their cutting mat. So remove this. We'll stick our vinyl on. I'm so anal when it comes to doing this. It has to be just right. That one's good. That one's good. All right, so we're gonna load my mat. All right, ready to go. I'm just gonna click send on my computer and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Just had to have a change of location. My Bluetooth decided to not work anymore, so yeah, it's not connecting. I had to just bring it into next to my computer. So let's try that again. So I'm gonna click send in 2 seconds. Here we go. So we're just about to do Mike's shirt first. So we'll practice on his. If it messes up, then it's all good. So I'm just gonna press his one just while it's getting up to temperature. All right, so we've got a nice flat surface to work with.
That's going to be my favourite t-shirt. I think it needs to be higher.
Is that what you think?
That's my expert opinion.
It's pretty high. It's right where your neckline is.
Does that have to be straight though?
Which one?
These ones, or can you have them like...
You can have them like, yeah, you can have it however you want. You do it however you want.
Do it like that?
Are you sure?
Don't know.
No. Can have them a little bit on an angle. I was going to do the matter a little bit sort of that way, I think.
Yeah.
Just so it's not so perfect.
Yeah, I think that'll be alright.
So we'll do that bit first. Well, we'll just let him do it, because then if it's not exactly right, then he's only got himself to blame.
That's not straight though, is it?
I don't know. I had it all done, but if you're happy with that now?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You mess up my t-shirt, my $3 t-shirt from Kmart.
Happy with that? Yes?
Yeah, I think so. That one's look good.
So I've just added a few more stars around the witch, just randomly, and we're going to put that in again, and hopefully it'll turn out. Oh my god, I'm not gonna lie guys, I love this one. Oh, it's turned out so good. Wow. How good is that? That is gonna be my new, why am I zooming in? That is gonna be my new favorite shirt ever. I love it. So I've got the Annabelle t-shirt done. Now I'm just going to add the red teardrop coming out. So just with, is it Jason? I always get confused of who's who, but I always get confused between Jason and Mike Myers. I don't know who's who. Whichever the one is with the hockey mask, basically saying, I couldn't weed the little dots from the mask itself, so I'm just actually going to draw the dots on with a Sharpie. It just worked out just as well. Yeah, they were just way too small, way too intricate, and this whole weeding of this project was a real labor of love. So yeah, I just figured I just can't, so we're just going to draw the dots on with a Sharpie. And it turned out all right. You'd never know. You'd never know. And these are the mugs all finished now. We got my witch's brew on this side and spinny round, and we've got the little witch on the moon on that side. Absolutely love that. That was really quick and easy. That was good. Jesse's one, on the other hand, my God, was this a labor of love. The weeding on this was insane. As you can see, that's a standard size mug. This is my mug. So, you know, it's pretty small as it is, but like some of the details on this was so intricate, and just weeding it, oh my God, what a nightmare. And you saw me do in the video, I ended up just drawing those dots on because, yeah, the weeding just wasn't happening on those. But yeah, overall, super happy. And I think with this one, I'd probably say to Jessie just to hand wash this one and, you know, definitely not scrub it too much on the outside, just because some of these are just so thin. But I love it. I love the way it's turned out. There was one t-shirt that didn't quite make it into the video because I want to tie-dye the t-shirt first, and in all honesty, like, this is actually the next day. I spent from about, I think I would have started at about 10 o'clock in the morning yesterday, and I pretty much went till about 9 o'clock at night last night just doing all of these t-shirts. So it did take me quite a while, and one of them I actually wanted to tie-dye before I put some transfers on it. So I might just do that as part of a weekend vlog or something like that. And there's also a couple of t-shirts that weren't Halloween related that I want to do for Michael as well. So I'll show you those in another video. But yeah, a big thank you to Htvront for providing me with all of this lovely vinyl to try out and show you guys. And I will leave all of HtVront's details down in the description box below. Definitely check them out during the Halloween event period, because there's some big savings to be had on their website. I will leave the discount code down below. I did have a little tote bag here that I do also want to do, so I might just, again, I'll do that in just a weekend vlog when I do the other t-shirts, and I might even tie-dye that bag as well before doing a transfer on it. So Thank you also for all your suggestions in the last video. Some of you come up with some brilliant ideas, and yeah, if I've got time between now and Halloween, I might even do a couple more of those as well. I'm going to pull out my Halloween stuff in the next couple of weeks and just see what decor I have, and I might even make a few Halloween signs as well, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.